the whole reason we do these tournaments, online and offline, is to actually grow a community. It doesn't matter which game it is. It could be Tekken, it could be Street Fighter, it could be KOF. As long
What's
as there
KOF?
are, shut it. That's your second warning, okay? As long as we have a game to play, and if you can't make it to our sessions, as King Seamus kindly put out a tweet earlier, join our online tournaments. You know, they're there for everybody. They're usually free. The only time they will be charged is if we're doing a charity event, which will happen at some point in the future. But other than that, they're going to be free, and more often than not, you know, I might be able to throw a free prize in there,
Yeah.
somewhere.
But the great thing is you, because there's like the level of skill in the community is very wide. So you know, even if you're a new player or a veteran, you can still join in a tournament. You're still gonna find someone that will give you a run for your money most of the time.
Yep.
And you will always learn something. I mean, we have karate specialists across pretty much all the characters. So you know, I'm known for my Claudia, but then there's also players that stick to Alyssa or Lily or Jen or Mishima. So we have pretty much everyone aside from like Raven, but no one plays Raven.
No, apart from
I wish people did because I keep running into Phantom in the tournaments and he keeps destroying me.
he's like the only Raven user in the UK, isn't he? Sure.
Yeah, it's really. But I've seen one other guy that plays Raven at locals, and I need to hunt him down and play him. Because I'm really annoyed because I won the first game against Phantom and DG War 3, and then he just blew me up the 2 games afterwards. It was really upsetting. But yeah, Rukang going with Jack again. I guess launch ready, should be able to take him to the wall. Ooh, just shy of it.
I'm wondering why he's actually gone with Jack, because he's literally the only Bob user in the UK, it seems.
Dunno. Maybe just practice, you know? Sometimes when it's a small tournament, you just want to practice someone else.
Oh, Ray's drive stopped with a punch to the
Or
face.
perhaps because it's online as well. A Jack is definitely a good option.
Yeah.
Simple choice making, still very powerful. Kind of annoying to deal with as well.
Yep, certainly doesn't require half as much execution as Bob would, I should
I mean,
imagine.
Rukang is known for his execution, as he himself said previously.
Uh-huh.
But his fundamentals are top notch and his decision making is great.
Right.
So playing cards like Jack definitely makes sense. Mind you, I'm not knocking down his execution, still probably better than mine, but it's just something he said himself.
Yeah, second player in it.
Yeah. If only people played Guilty Gear. Nice, no duck on the low. Oh, gets a tackle. Oh, nice break. Punishes the whiff running too, but drops the combo sadly. Oh, good break and grab. Oh, whiff and a grab. A lot of dishing out, back and forth coming out right here.
Rukang's defense is actually top notch here. He
Gets
says.
hit by a counter hit.
I suppose
Should be the end.
Sheikah was bound to get through eventually.
Gets it down by a down forward too. Let's start around though.
Oh,
Good patience from Rukang.
yep.
Spacing out. He knows he's at a health advantage. He knows he doesn't actually have to do anything. He can just wait and react.
Misses the whiff punish there on that get up on that stand up kick.
Rukang, oh nice. He's a forward to close out again. But he knows his win conditions for his character. He knows he doesn't actually have to go anywhere. Like once he gets the health advantage, he can just play keep out. And because it's an infinite stage in the final round, he knows he can just keep backing away. He has no wall that will put him in a bad position. And because Jack's range is pretty good as well, you know, Shiki tries to do something, you have a decent keep out, can stop him doing it.
Yep. Now this is quite interesting. I'm looking at the brackets now. I'm going to quickly put them on screen so you guys can see. Just before this match starts. See how it looks? We've got what we're playing now, Rukang and Senpai Shiki. But if you're going into the losers semi-final, the battle for third place, you've got Kanon, Trench and Shen. Now, one of these four players are going home in fourth place, and I can't believe it, because that's like, you know, we've done pretty well as Elf, because, you know, Shiki's still in there.
Yeah.
I'm not biased at all. Not at all.
No, you know, give it especially like, I think give it another year and then just to polish up players like Robin and Benga, and Arch, and I think Elf will be a real powerhouse to deal with.
Do you know what? I actually think we're there already.
I think we're already becoming a force that has to be reckoned with. But at the same time, like there's a lot of new players, and it's the sort of experience that Rukang or Ken and Trench have. It's hard to obtain in a short period of time. Even if you're a young prodigy, like Tekken is a game that uses has a lot of like legacy experience, and you cannot obtain it in just like a couple of weeks,
No.
not even a couple of months in some cases. Sure, you can adapt to the game a bit better than older players, but at the same time, like that sort of like instinct and knowledge about the game is hard to obtain. So I think this is what so down the line, like a year down the line, maybe next Tekken World Tour, assuming that the game is still supported, Harada, please.
We'll be lucky.
I think it will definitely be something to watch out for.
The damages. Now we've seen comebacks before. Well, that's not going to be a comeback, but it could have been.
Could have been.
It could have been.
Sadly, no this time.
In an alternate reality, you know.
Rukang not punishing the 1-3, 1-2-3 string. Oh, 4-2 coming in. But it will punish. Oh, try to charge out the down back one, plus 2. I'm surprised that down 2 didn't hit actually. It's good to see that when I was playing earlier yesterday, I was using down back 1 plus 2 as well a lot, and it's good to see other people using it because I thought it was actually a decent move. Slow, but decent. Good mix up there. Straight to the spear. Nice punish from down forward too. But drops the combo. Ooh, it's punished for that sprint kick.
Wow. Okay.
Running 1 plus 2.
Just do it.
Oh, unlucky drops. Good duck and grab. And gets the 1 plus 2 grab. Should be able to take him to the wall. Oh, just shy of it again.
Nice stop.
While stunning 2-2. Oh, rolls underneath him. Ooh, careful with whiffs. Could have been potentially punishable by Shiki.
Yeah. Now Sheik was showing no fear. He was showing no fear by stepping into Jack's face like that. I think it
You
remained.
can't be scared of it, you have to do it. I believe Jack's jabs are 11 frames instead of 10, so you gotta get in there and sort of try to step his jabs and, you know, keep putting pressure on him.
Right.
Because at this sort of range where Rukang is now, he's maybe not that close, but a little bit further away, like sort of range 1. He excels at it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, got straight for the radar.
That was a mistake.
Blocked. Unlucky. Could have been misclick. Could have been trying to force Rukang to do something and then, you know, punish.
Yeah.
Unlucky regardless. Good
No.
effort for Shiki.
Indeed, it clearly wasn't to be. Now we're going to run straight into our next match, which will be. Ooh, what should we do? Should we do the losers semi-final or should we do the winners final? Let's do the winners final.
We just did the winners final, didn't we?
Oh yeah, we just did, didn't we? Duh. Yeah. Losers semi-final, which will be Kane and Trench and Shen Gaming. This will tell us who will face Rukang.
Well, first we're gonna have well, the winner of Ken and Trench and Shen Gaming is gonna face Shiki
Senpai
in the losers
Shiki, yeah.
final.
You're right, actually.
And then we're going to have the grand in Rukang and whoever wins the losers final.
Right, so let's do.
See, it's gonna be an interesting one. I mean, I kind of want to see Ken and Trent beat Shan and then see a Noctis v Noctis in losers final. Which would be interesting. But I wouldn't be at all surprised if we see a.
Do it right.
If we see Shan actually take out Ken and Trench with Katarina, because his pressure was impressive. And I'm not sure how. I mean, Kane is a veteran player, so he should be able to deal with pressure very well. But Noctis is a new character, so I mean, even though Kane has been showing a very good prowess in using him, at the same time, I don't know how familiar he is with using him as sort of in high pressure situations in those games.
Okay, so the invites have been sent, and as soon as they're here, we'll get started.
Indeed. Thank God it's Friday tomorrow. As well.
Of course, if you're in London, if you guys are in London next bank holiday, no, Good Friday, which is actually a bank holiday, isn't it?
Which is still next bank holiday.
Yeah. Be sure to pop by EXP Leisure because we'll be doing our Fighting Friday session. It's a free session. You guys can come down, play some of the pros for free because there's always somebody good down. Phantom's usually down. Rukang's usually down.
Get
And
some EXP Leisure food as well, which is really good.
It is actually pretty darn awesome.
I was there on a Monday the other day, and oh my god, the burger deal was beautiful. I have to go more often. And if you copy yourself one of those nice new shiny elf subscription cards, you get a discount on the food.
10%.
And the gaming. And the merch.
And the merch. Oh, the merch is definitely coming. We've actually got a website coming soon. Did you know that?
Yeah, I've heard rumors.
You heard rumors, yes.
Yeah, I had to get to my informants and find out of this top secret elf website.
In the next couple of weeks it should be live, and you'll see lots of lovely goodies on it, which you guys can purchase and or tell your friends about. We'll have lots of player profiles. We'll have because we do have an esports team now, of which Senpai Shiki is one of the members. They'll be travelling around entering the Tekken World Tour, as most of the elf players will be doing anyway, I think.
Yeah, we actually have a party going down to Poland for Tekken World Tour, of which I'm part of. So it'll be me, Robin, good old Vindaloo, and Sam Samuth as well.
Oh, is he going?
Yep, he's
That's
coming.
awesome.
Yep, it's gonna be a good time. I'm gonna have a great time, working as a translator and trying to beat my own countrymen.
Yeah.
Wait, I forgot the realm popping up yet again.
It's a
What
fix.
is this? Trading down forward ones left and right. A lot of Pokemon coming through now. Oh, nice slow parry. Doesn't break the floor. Probably couldn't have Devil Man there, but. As for running 1+2. No whiff punish. Again, running 1+2. Gets the 1+2 grab.
Look at that.
Ooh. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Ooh, should have held low. It's not actually a natural combo, that one.
Is it not?
Actually, it might be a counter hit, but it definitely isn't a normal hit. If you hold down after the nosebleed stance, the sword will actually fly over you.
Ah.
Just something to take note of. Nice low crush. Oh, guy's gonna counter hit 4, 4, 4. No break and grab.
That's death.
Nice. Got the wall splat from the grab.
Looks like Kane's going home. Or did I say that preemptively?
By the way, scores, Grim.
Oh, are they wrong? Yes,
I
they
think
are.
so.
Don't worry, I'll fix it.
Can he fix it? Yes, he can. Right. A lot of fucking go left and right. Oh, good parry. Oh no. That shouldn't kill.
It won't kill.
It's Cancerina, you never know. Yeah, it didn't kill. Ken's got access to the rage drive now. Ooh. Try to use up close. See, as far as rage drives go, I think Noctis's feels a bit slower than the other ones. So using it up close may not actually be a great idea.
Now, are we going to see a character change?
I don't think he'll change. I think he'll continue. I think he'll still stick with Noctis still.
You reckon this is a bit of a personal test for him to see?
I think it is. I mean, it's a good practice. I mean, it's not like a serious tournament, and I think it's always good to have a sort of a secondary character you can pull out in time of need. So I think he'll stick with it, because regardless, win or lose, like this doesn't make a huge difference to him, and he can just use this as proper practice.
These people bashing Haroon in the chat. That's funny.
Haroon is a lovely young man. Please don't bash him.
We like Haroon.
Yeah.
So humble the guy is, you know, he's such a nice guy.
He really is. He's a lovely guy. I mean, he's been improving left and right constantly, and he's still incredibly humble. But yeah, okay, it's not Forgotten Realm this time, and as I said, Kane does stick with Noctis. Well, Abandoned Temple has popped up quite a few times today as well. It's a decent map though, I'm not complaining myself. Oh, gets snake edged. Doesn't fully take him to the wall. Good punish and low. Low pokes coming out from Shen. Oh, forward 1 plus 2 counter hit. I can't help but think Kane's might be wrong, but it's from what I've seen, it feels like Kane's wall combos are still unoptimal.
I don't know.
I feel like he could definitely get more damage to the wall. And
well, he's only day 2, isn't he?
The best option.
It's day 2, so you know, I don't think anything's going to go well this time.
That's why you know, he's performing incredibly well for day 2. But still, it's something to consider for a future.
Wow. Complete stark contrast to the first game, isn't it, really?
yeah, he's downloaded. Download complete. Oh, gets the last hit on.
He's got some range, hasn't he, that Noctis?
He does, he really does. He's got amazing range. Nice low parry again. Should take him to the wall. Yep, gets to the wall. Gets some damage.
Give me one sec, Lucas, I'll be back in just a sec.
Oh, his low. Still 10 seconds to go. Not too late. Kane's still in health advantage. Uses Rage Drive now. Oof. Good punish in the low whiff. So it should be 1-1 now. We're gonna go into the final game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up Noctis wall enders now, just because I'm curious what's like the most optimal wall ender that people have found so far. I've seen demo mine being used a lot, which obviously makes sense in terms of damage, but is a good, especially good option on Forgotten Realm. But yeah, let's see what stage we're gonna get now as well. I think, I mean, both of the characters seem to be benefiting from the wall. Maybe as benefiting just a bit more. Like I said, I'm not fully sure if Kane is using optimal wall combos at this point. I mean, my knowledge of Noctis is still just as limited as everyone else's. But, no, it's something to look into, I suppose. Right, so we get geometric plane, so slightly bigger map. I mean, I guess it's roughly the same size as a Bandit Temple, actually. A bit more uniform shape. I suppose it gives Kane sort of a chance to sort of space out and try to force whiffs, which is always good. I mean, Noctis succeeds with punishment, especially at range. The warp strike is something else, and then down back 1+2 is also a really good range. Oh, so speaking of down back 1+2, takes him to the wall, good damage, gets the evil man. Oh, gets snake edged. Also damage the wall. Nice. Uses the spear to finish off. It's a really good move, that one. The range on it is absolutely amazing. Trading pokes. Very good punish now. Nice. Ooh. Goes for a rage drive. Tries to finish with down 3. Good patience. Ooh. Eats the mid and too high. Nice flow damage. still takes him to the wall of the flow. Decent damage as well. He's down back 1+2 again. Drops the combo though. Not great. Probably should space out now. And he seems to be struggling a lot more up close against Katarina than before. Nice, very good punish. And was standing 2-2 to plug below.
Sorry about that. I am back.
Hi back, I'm dead.
Ah.
Nice, crushes the kick with down back 1+2. Takes him to the wall, gets the spear ready and to finish.
That
Nice
parry.
parry. He's been getting some really good clutch parries now. Definitely getting used to him. Easy the low, easy the setup from the low as well. And another one. Oh, not great. Oh, launch punishable.
There you go.
Spear's launch punishable. On block, I believe. Good punch. Possibly could have gotten more.
That had a really short range, didn't it? That demolition man.
Yeah, the emo man has a fairly short range, which is definitely good. Requires a clean hit as well to actually sweep. Goes for the spear. Ooh, it's very close. Oh my god, hell sweep. It can't be the end, surely. Does he go for a raid?
Didn't go for the rage art.
If don't think he could, but yeah, Kane closes out with a dub. And that'll be it. 2-1 to Kane and Trench. He will now be facing Senpai Shiki in the losers finals.
Well, let's go ahead and do that, shall we?
Indeed. Get in here, Shiki.
Ez, thank you so much for joining, and
very good performance.
Indeed. It was great fun watching you.
Look forward to seeing you more in the tournament.
And I don't actually think I've seen Ez play before.
Yeah, never have I.
Okay, so I've sent the invite out to Senpai Shiki. He should be joining us very, very shortly. Is this a run back? I think it is.
Yeah, it is a run back, yeah.
Yeah. Now, are we looking at a potential Rukang Kane Trench final?
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be interesting because we can have Rukang as Kane Trench, or if Shiki manages to take out Kane Trench, then we're gonna have a Rukang against Shiki roundback potentially.
Yeah.
So either way, we're gonna have. I mean, this game is gonna be really interesting, and then the finals are gonna be also very interesting.
Yeah. As if you're ever around in the future for any of our offline events, I'd love to see you down at them. If I had the time, I'd certainly make my way up to NBA. But my duties and my job and my home life do keep me tied to East London, unfortunately. For the most part. Tenfu Ibis, you are right, it is intense. We've got our elf player up against DG player yet again.
Oh, he's going Huarang.
Which is fair.
It worked last time. And we're playing on the Claudia stage. It's just Rukang and winners at the moment. Yeah, it's a very small stage. Gets a bit bigger if we go downstairs. Oh, goes for full crouch. Down forward too. Good read. Nice, gets him to a wall. Nice damage.
Oh, that pressure.
And gets the parry. Oh, Kane not giving a moment to breathe. And again, another parry coming through.
Wow,
And
okay. What is the command input for that parry, do you know?
back 1+2. 1-3.
Back
Or
1-3.
is it 2-4? Might be back 1. Back to 4, I think.
So basically it's a simple parry.
Yeah.
Okay. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Nox is meant to be a fairly easy character. Good appeal to the noobs, you know?
Hmm.
So I think Kane has been definitely taking notes from how many times he got parried by Seth Marco before.
Yep.
Definitely pulling into his own.
I was actually
full kit.
thinking that. I didn't know if it was kosher to actually mention it. You know, if it was actually going to give Kane nightmares. Wow.
Oh, tons of damage. Good break in the throw and gets down forward, want to finish off. Dominant performance from Kane.
Those pokes on Shiki.
Nice Spartan kick.
Keeping that distance, which is also important, especially with Noctis.
Down forward too. Should get him to the wall. Ooh, just drops it. That still gets the
Nice.
hit.
But then we've seen this from Kane for most of this tournament. He loses the first game, only to come back strong in the second and third.
Yeah. Ooh, off axis.
Ooh, nice launch.
Ooh, gets picked up down forward too. So a lot of damage coming through.
Wow. Nice sidestep.
Nice step on the Spartan kick, but no punish. Nice option select.
Ooh!
Gets low bar, gets parried. And the rage drive takes it.
That clutch victory.
Jesus.
Makes you wonder what's going on in old Shiki's head right about now.
Indeed. Are we going to see a card switch? Is he gonna perhaps pick Steve or? Just to maybe throw Kane off a little.
Well, he hasn't used Steve the entire tournament, has he? So I don't see him using him now. There must be a reason why he hasn't used him against Kane and Trench. Of course, I'd like to know what that reason would be. See, you notice on the PlayStation 4, I'm a Juggernaut. On the PC, I'm actually only a beginner. And that's literally only because I can't be asked to play ranked on PC.
Yeah, I don't think you can handle the skill level.
Sorry?
Nothing.
Yeah, I didn't think he said anything. Cheeky git.
Arson Bengali.
What? Arson Bengali? Bengali? That's not even funny. He says laughing. Right. Going into game 2. And he switched to Dragunov. Is that a good pick,
Yeah.
do you reckon?
I mean, he did decent against Kane with Dragunov before as well. He took a game before with Dragunov, so it's not a bad idea.
Hmm.
If he feels more comfortable in Dragunov compared to Hwarang, then why not? It's a good character, well-rounded.
Do you know that intro where he actually crawls into the stage actually makes me laugh when he does it on Infinite Azure. And you think, did he crawl the entire length of that infinite lake, you know, on his belly?
Oh, nice. Down two.
In your
Nice
back,
stuff from Kane. Oh,
the most
that's
damage.
guaranteed. Oh, nice step.
Yeah,
Kane
this is
gets one on
punish.
two again. Nice break and grab. Oh, gets the parry.
It does a decent amount of damage, that parry. Does it guarantee you any damage afterwards?
No,
It doesn't.
I don't think it does. Oh, gets the Russian assault. Oh,
I'm not going
back
to let you turn
damage.
around.
Yeah, wake up. It's the wake up option sometimes get a bit weird. Oh,
Drops it.
doesn't get the combo.
Caught you
He's the
sleeping.
forward too. Massive range. Oh, nice side step. Got the 1+2 throw again. Oh, got sort of up forward 1+2. And the rising forward, while standing forward takes it.
Cutting his
Oh,
toes
crouch
off.
too. It's great, you cannot actually low parry them with either.
Wow, can you not?
A lot of the sword moves, the Noctis has, you cannot low parry.
What, as in with Geese?
Oh, okay, that Geese is different. But
Because Geese is like, he's got a godlike
I
power.
mean, like an actual low parry. Like the generic
This
one.
should take it.
That's not gonna
Oh
hit.
no!
Nope. It's not gonna hit.
I think that's the
It's
second time I've seen that rage art used today, and it's missed both times.
I think I've seen it here in the second game, but second set rather. 1+2 thrown unbroken. Oh, lovely side step.
That's damage.
Yep, and that spear is guaranteed after the 2-2-2-2 string from back turn.
Unlucky. And that puts...
Can I trench against Rukang in the finals?
Exactly. We've got the two veterans of Tekken in our final. The grand final, which I'm sure is going to be very interesting.
Now, who's Rukang going to use?
Oh,
Because Rukang also mentioned labbing Noctis, because he knew he was going to verse Kane at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So who's he going to use? Are we going to see a little Bob? Or is he going to stick to Jack still? That is the question. And can Kane actually come back? Because he has to win 2 to reach the bracket
Yeah,
before actually doing anything else.
indeed. So we've actually made very good time, and we're a little. Well, I think we're going to run a little bit over, but not by much.
Mm.
So my projection of 11:30 was actually pretty good, I reckon.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
I'm good at that. I'm good at times.
The TO sense.
Yeah. Well, congratulations to Elf Senpai Shiki, because he managed to come third in an incredibly stacked online tournament. There's nothing at stake here. This is a for fun tournament. We do these every fortnight. Sometimes PC, sometimes PS4, sometimes a different game going forwards. But yeah, well done to Senpai Shiki for coming third. And we're going to kick it off, guys. This is the grand final between two of the UK's premier players, Rukang and Kane Trench. Are we going to go full Bob and Yoshimitsu?
But gee, oh no, we're not gonna see Yoshi.
Oh, okay. This is
That's
interesting.
Jack.
So it's interesting that they've actually stuck with their sub-characters for the entire duration of this tournament. Which is actually quite refreshing because it shows that they're willing to test out other things. Are we going versus fighting this year? Are we going to versus fighting this year?
Of course.
Okay.
I mean, I know I'm going. I think Strikey's going. Stu's probably going. Chris, Super Nelly, Robin said she wants to go as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, Elf Gang is gonna be there.
Good stuff.
So if we catch anybody chatting shit, you know, we'll get you. Nice little parry from Ken. Gets him to a wall, does lots of damage again. And another one. Brilliant read. Now back 1+2. And gets the 1+2 throw at the end.
I actually quite like that throw.
It's a cool throw.
It's the fire magic at the end, which I quite like.
Yeah, he doesn't. Noctis doesn't actually cast magic.
Does he not?
No, it's if you look closely, and I also know because I played a Final Fantasy 15. He has like a magic flask.
Flask.
It has like an essence. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like a glass grenade almost. Where you can have different type of magic contained, or essence, or whatever you want to call it. And so whenever you grab, he actually uses the flask to cast the magic.
I see. I've not played 15.
I've been really enjoying it recently.
I actually lost interest in Final Fantasy after 10-2.
Okay. Gets the 1+2 grab again. Forward 1+2 run. Sorry, not forward 1+2. Running 1+2. Kane definitely just playing show of dominance now. He's definitely feeling very confident with Noctis now. Takes Rukang to the wall, lots of damage again. Notice how he changed his wall enders a bit as well?
Yeah.
Oh, gets debugged. Oh, no
The
break control.
damages. Good patience there from Rukang.
Very good, yeah. Mixing him up. Floats him, gets him to a wall. Decent damage. 1+2 grab again. And here we see, where's the parry? And finishes off for forward 2.
Indeed.
Needs one more game to reset.
The final is usually a 1-3, actually, first to 3. But yeah, I think we'll keep it first to 2 today, in the interest of time. As long as you guys are okay with that, Rukang and Kane Trench. I can see this potentially lasting beyond 12 o'clock.
Indeed. Okay, yeah, both players are readied up now. Just going up into loading screen in just a second. Ooh, Rukang changed outfits, I think.
Oh. Now, do you suffer that curse, Mr. Punlife, where you have to be on a particular side, otherwise you panic?
Okay, I don't panic, but it's okay. So I'm a player. As most people, I'm better on player one side.
Right.
Movement-wise, I'm better on player one side. But when it comes to while running pressure, I'm better on player two. Back in Korean backdash better on player one. That's why I've been trying to like even out recently, but it's difficult.
Right.
Because I put so much more time in player one side, but before every tournament, I like practice player two side almost exclusively, just to even things up. Oh, nice damage from Kane. And he's down forward too. Might be able to finish. Yep. Beautiful combo. Lands forward 2 again. Charges them like 1+2. And a normal one. Forward 2 again. Good punish. And then again. Up forward 1+2, up forward 1+2 again. And again. Plus range. Oh. I don't even know what he did. Just know that I traded.
What was that? See, I'm trying to figure out how Rukang's using Bob. He's not using him like, I say Bob. He's using Jack. He's not using him like he uses Bob.
Oh.
But he's a bit more aggressive with Jack than probably most other people are, I think. Whereas if I were using Jack, I'd use him to whiff punish.
I mean, I think Rukang relies a lot on poking.
Wow, okay.
That's a bracket reset.
That is indeed a bracket reset. We are doing a first to two format throughout this tournament. Ordinarily it would be a first to three, but we are running slightly behind on time, so I've made the decision to make it first to two. So that is indeed a bracket reset. Rukang is now in losers.
Oh, is that the real Kira in the chat?
Kira, as in the dude with the diary?
No, you're thinking Death Note. Kira, the Eliza player.
Ah.
If it is, welcome.
Yeah, indeed, and I'm your friend. I'm not a criminal, honest. You can believe me.
Believing that someone isn't a criminal in East London is a bad idea, honestly. That's how you get stabbed.
Innit? Hello Jay, how you doing? Welcome. You've come to the
Hey, what up?
grand final of the tournament. We've just had a bracket reset. Kane and Trench has been using Noctis throughout this entire tournament. And Rukang has been using Jack. It's the first of two. We're going to see who's going to walk away with this victory.
Oh,
Well, this is interesting.
okay.
I didn't see this coming.
Um, yeah, I mean that got me by surprise as well.
Did he pick this guy um by accident?
I mean, I
Does he even
think
have a
so.
devil gin?
I mean, we're about to find out.
Interesting.
Let's see. Yeah, Gorgraf did mention that he plays Devil Jin actually.
Fair enough.
Oh, nice side step. Gets forward two with punish. Nice one, 1-2-2 punish into back three. Nicely, sorry, down three. Good sequence. Gets a flow. Able to convert to a. Oh my god, interesting. Went through it. Oh, is Fergus here as well?
Is he?
Someone just. Oh yeah, he is.
Hey
Welcome,
Fergus, how you doing? Just caught the end of this stream, haven't you? This is the reset bracket, if that's the right way around of putting it through.
I believe it is, yeah.
Yeah.
Uses spear. Oh, 1-2-2 punish again, and uses spear again.
Now, Rukan's got to surely change his character after this. He's only got one more game to bring anything back.
Lots of poking going left and right. Oh, gets the hell sweep. Might be able to get into the wall.
Nice launch. This will get the wall carry. Oh,
Ooh,
miss.
beautiful side step.
Good. Rukan's woken up.
Generic claw to finish off. Jesus Christ. Lots of sidestepping going on. Just notice his strings moving forward quite a lot, so even after the sidestep he just keeps going on.
Yeah.
Ooh, back turn combo still goes through. Finishes with forward four.
Wow. Okay. Just do it. Stay in the air. I don't have wings, but I'll fly anyway. Okay, so that puts Rukang at a serious disadvantage.
Yeah.
He now has to make a decision. Does he play seriously and bring up Bob? Or does he go back to Jack again?
I mean, Kane just won 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
Like,
Because he's got to find an answer here.
yeah. Is Hell Sweep the answer?
Are we going to see it?
I mean, Rukang isn't a Hell Sweep tier, as we all know.
Yeah. Hey, Senior Farfalla, how you doing? My dude. Yeah, the chance are coming now for Rukang to pick Bob. He's got to do something, surely. He can't let, a day 2 Noctis win a tournament. That's just unheard of.
I mean, it's pretty funny, to be fair.
It
But
is.
at the same time, it's not that surprising. I believe, was it Princess? I think it's Princess Lane that also won a tournament of Noctis, like either today or yesterday.
Uh-huh.
At his own locals. So it's not a solid player using a character that people aren't used to, that aren't fully capable of countering.
Here we go. We've got Bob.
Yep.
He's had to do it. He's had to break the mold first, and
Yeah. See, the thing is, Noctis being mediocre or good or not, it doesn't actually matter at this point because no one is used to playing him.
no.
When people settle down and are able to play him, then we'll actually be able to rate him on how good he is. At the moment, he's demolishing anyone because, not used to it.
A bit like Geese when he first came out, to be fair.
Yeah, but Noctis has very good whiff punishment and range, and then the lows are actually really good. The fact that you cannot low parry some of his lows is annoying. But his rage drive, yeah, his rage drive is too great. It's decent. As a whiff punisher, it's great, but in a sort of neutral situation, it's not special. We're kind of looking a bit more confident with Bob now, as opposed to Devil Jin.
Oh, indeed. The need to win. It's just surfaced in Rukang.
Nice parry. Interesting discussion going on in chat about Noctis as well. I mean, is Noctis worse than Panda?
I don't think that's possible, is it?
Emo man to take the round. Good job, Cannon Trench. Just to fish for a counter here to start the round with up forward 2. And never low parry. Sorry, never parry.
Wow, that's a good reaction.
Should be able to take him to the wall. Yes, he does, but no proper wall spot. There's a 1+2 throw. Nice, because the mix up on the roll and then finishes over down by 1+2.
Oh, Rukang's got a lot to think about.
Oh, nice. Uses the shield after the mix up. Good side step. 2-2-2 strength. That's guaranteed afterwards. Kane really putting up an amazing performance for Noctis here. Oh,
look at this.
The end. Is this the end?
Wow.
Indeed it is. 4 games in a row.
Go figure.
Jesus Christ.
And we have it. We've got our champion. We've got our TNT online series. Tekken 7 PlayStation 4 edition champion. And that is Kane Trench.
That title definitely rolls off the tongue.
It wasn't easy to say.
Kane Trench is our champion. Very good job to him. 4 rounds in a row? Jesus Christ.
That was pretty darn amazing. Well done. Rukang, thank you so much for competing and showing everybody how good your Jack actually was. And Kane Trench, more props to you for actually using a Day 2 character and winning a stacked tournament like this with it. Well done. There are some awesome players in this competition.
Yeah, very good tournament overall. Thank you everyone for joining in. It was great commentating, you guys.
Indeed.
Hopefully I wasn't too dry on the commentary. I'm still, still learning.
We both are. But then I never once said I was a commentator, so it's not KOF. But no, dudes, well
KOF?
done. Do you know what? That's your last strike, mate. Get off my game. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's been an awesome tournament, and we will be doing it again in 2 weeks' time. So be sure to join in with us as we take the TNT Online series further. We've not decided what game we're going to play in 2 weeks' time. Maybe Tekken, maybe KOF. Shut up. We'll figure it out.
I was not about to say anything this time.
But guys, thank you for joining us. We are going to call it quits there. Have a good night. Bye bye.
Night night.